Hey everyone, it's Scott Gustafson. Hope you're having a glorious day today. I just finished reading this article in the Washington Post, how Americans define middle class lifestyle and why we can't reach it. It's a great read by Alyssa Fowers, Emily Guskin, and Scott Clement. I recommend it if you want to check it out for yourself. What caught my attention about this article is I grew up middle class American. I am the youngest of four. I had two great parents who provided me with all the necessities I needed as a child. They were able to send me to a wonderful school without me having to take on any student loans. So when I entered the workforce, I didn't have to stress out about paying back massive amounts of debt. Over time, I was able to grow through the corporate ladder, and eventually became a homeowner. So thanks, Mom and Dad. Appreciate everything. What's great about this article is everybody that they polled agreed to the definition of what it meant to be middle class lifestyle. However, only a third of U.S. adults have the financial security to meet the definition of being middle class. And that's kind of scary. Middle class was always considered the Goldilocks zone, so to speak, the wonder years. Back in the 70s, people had great paying jobs. They were able to provide for their family just on a single income and still put some money to the side to send their own children to college so they can have a bigger and better future. But it seems over time, the middle class has been diminishing. Even though we've made some leaps and bounds, all you hear about is those who were in the middle class who were more ambitious became millionaires, millionaires became billionaires, and the billionaires are in a race to see who can be the first trillionaire. But enough of that. I want to share with you the requirements, what it takes to just be a middle class American. Number one, 93% agreed you have to have a secure job. Number two, 91% agreed you have to have the ability to save money for the future. Number three, 90% agreed you have to have the ability to afford an emergency expense of $1,000 without taking on additional debt. Number four, 90% agreed you have to have the ability to pay bills on time without worry. Number five, 89% agreed you have to have healthcare insurance. Number six, 87% agreed you have to have the ability to retire comfortably. Now, this is where most Americans fall short for the rest of the requirements. Number seven, 73% agreed you have to have a job that has paid sick leave. Number eight, 67% agreed you have to have time and money for vacations. Number nine, 60% agreed you have to own a home. Number 10, 46% agreed you have to have the ability to eat at a restaurant whenever you want to. And number 11, 31% agreed you have to have a college education. Now, if you don't meet those last five requirements, then you're not considered middle class lifestyle. Most Americans these days think that the middle class income for a family of four is between $75,000 and $100,000, which was where my family was back in the late 80s, early 90s. When today it's actually between $67,000 and $203,000. So you're only upper class if you're making more than $203,000. The writers of this article actually interviewed Ben Harris, who is the Vice President and Director of Economic Studies at the Brookings Institute. And he said that the de facto landscape now for retirement is to save like hell and hope you don't live too long. That's pretty scary, because this is where we have arrived as a nation, to make as much money, save as much money, and then die quickly, so not us, but that our children can live better than we did. It's kind of morbid and depressing, but I want to know your thoughts. Do you consider yourself middle class American? Do you meet these standards? All 11 of them? Are you working hard just to be middle class? And if you are and it's tiring you out, if you're looking to expand your horizons, break into that upper class, maybe even the one percenters, click on the link in my profile, visit awesomesuccesshabits.com, and let me show you how you can be more than just middle class American. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next video. Have an awesome day. Take care.